If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Jesus says that these days, you should live your life in peace. Believe what Matthew 18 says about how to think and feel. Do not let anything get in the way of your unity with my Spirit and my Word. Your wonder is exactly shown by your ability to agree. It is important to stop the talk of doubt and denial. You should not question the truth of my word. Instead, you should question the authority of facts and feelings. What the Father says is that you now have a much greater right in my kingdom. It is found in how well your mind works together, how clear your goals are, and how honest your feelings are. So, don't follow any rules or leaders that make fun of my loyalty and commitment. Don't give in to the pressure of what you see or the insistent memories of past events that tell you they will happen again. Let go. Let people forgive you. Sending out. Make holy. Accept the new part of my kindness that is waiting for you today. The source of my kindness is easy for you to access, and no person, demon, or angel will be able to block its flow, says your Father. As a God who never changes, my power will be released by a heart full of faith. The conversation of doubt stays in your heart. Drink deeply of the streams and rivers of my Spirit that flow through you and make you feel alive. As you align with me right now, streams of the miraculous are coming into your life. As of today, God says, there is a split in my intentions. Light and darkness are not based on the same thing. There will be some things, people, and situations that will not be affected by the light I have called you to. Keep an open mind about everything. If Abraham had known this, Lot would not have gone with him or ended up living in Sodom. The people around you are most dangerous when they rebel against you and do things that go against your plans for your life. Pay attention to my voice. Put your loyalty to me first, even if it means stepping away from situations that aren't working out. You asked for clarity and confidence, and I promise that they will come to you when you connect with what I've already said with certainty. You can't make progress until you finish the tasks you already have. A lot of what you want from me is within your reach and will come to you if you follow my instructions in what you say, do, and how you act. The Father told them, do not be afraid. I am aware of what you need. Every sad thought in your head has become a part of mine, and I feel your pain. Go ahead. If you move forward with confidence and certainty, the results will be sure for you and everyone around you. God says today that the holy words I have given you have changed your reality. From ancient cultures and other languages to the present day, I have shared my words with people all over the world. As the Father said, use the access I have given you. See the lively and active essence when other people only see writing that doesn't move. Look for the manifestation of my power where others only see myths and tricks. Allow my message to change inside you into the Holy Word. My word is alive and powerful, and it will come to life through the words of faith. The Father tells you that when you speak my word, I come to you. In your talk, my word means that bonded leather and rice paper are the most important links between bondage and advancement. Bring back your love for my word today. Do not let someone else interpret my message for you. Get back in touch with my word on a human level. I put my promise ahead of my name. I urge you to renew yourselves with my words. The Father says, if you do this, my word will come true as substance and promise in your life. Angels are now telling you to see yourself from my point of view. Think of yourself as the one who was saved. Imagine that you have been forgiven. Imagine that I am your father or mother and that you are my right hand. You will not be turned away from my throne of grace. In the yard, I made a man in my image, and on the cross, I confirmed that image. When I said, it's done, I laid the foundations for a completely new creation, a new species on earth. When you are born again, your DNA starts to copy itself over and over again for the rest of your life. The process will keep going until you are fully made to look like me. Start today with a fresh view of yourself so that you can see yourself the way I see you. You will see me looking back at you when you look into the parts of your heart that you have given over to me. The Father told them, do not be afraid. I can't help but grow from the center of your being to the edge of your existence. Know that you are loved. You have been named the apple of my eye. If you tell your eyes to see and act like mine, sin, shame, and failure will give way to that vision. Today, God says that He will watch over the good person, and that person will ultimately reach peace. Have I not chosen you to be a receiver of my mercy? I chose you and remembered you today, just like I remembered Noah and the people who lived through the flood. You have sometimes thought about what might happen. Are you still here? Don't worry about what will happen tomorrow. Turn the energy you were planning to use on tomorrow's problems toward me. If you come to me, I will protect you from the bad things that will happen tomorrow. When I thought of Noah, I called for a gust of wind. Still, my wind is currently surrounding you at this very moment. The wind I'm sending your way will lessen the floods of trouble, letting you walk on dry land. You will come out of this current wave of bad luck whole and unharmed. This is always and forever the answer from my hand to your problems. Wait for my breeze. The breeze of my kindness and grace. The power of my strength will protect you from the enemy's terrible attacks and make sure you get to the realm of victory without any harm. Today, God says that pushback and confusion are important parts of war. Keep in mind that facing resistance does not necessarily mean you are going off the path I have set out for you. I didn't leave you in the dark about Satan's plans. Make up your mind not to fall for the devil's tricks that make him look better than he is. In the Bible, the person you are fighting is called the adversary. He is sneaky and smart, but you can spot him in any part of your life where trouble shows up. This evil method can always be found by keeping an eye on the things that are hurting you, no matter how well hidden it is. Your job is to fight back, and mine is to push him away, the Father says. If you stand up to the enemy, he will run away. It's in his nature to do that, and I haven't given him any other choice. I created light and darkness, and I also made the killer. But no tool that is made to hurt you will work. So, face every problem with my character, my thoughts, and my intelligence. What steps are you going to take? You are going to do what I would do if I were you. Accept your due inheritance now and see it as something that was given to you by my authority. You are not a victim, and I have not ordered you to go through any pain that I already paid for on the cross. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family, and write Amen in comment. God says He will no longer accept the blood of bulls and goats. Instead, your praise gifts will smell good to Him. Some people make fun of the gifts you give with your words, but know this: your praise changes the results, even the ones that happen right now. When you praise my name above the problems you're having, it makes my heart rejoice. I quickly ask that my goodness and provision be upon you today. You can now expect the angels to work even harder to protect and support your cause. Will I not answer you when you call on me in times of trouble? Ask me for help even when you feel like you're not deserving. I will give you a lot of my kindness. Say thank you to me and keep the promises you made to me, and I will stop the enemy from limiting and corrupting you. Your Father God says, right now and during this season, I am leading you to the refreshing of my stores of love, forgiveness, and joy. Today, don't let the urgent take over your life and make the important things less important. Today, make a promise to focus on your ability instead of your problems. Problems, like being poor, never go away, but your potential has a time limit that you should not forget. You have a chance to do something. Not only should you knock, but I urge you to take this door off its hinges and enter with bold faith, sure of your identity as I say it, no matter what. Give your eyes the chance to see the person I created you to be today. Imagine yourself surrounded by the majesty of my promise that lives inside you. Your potential is not based on what is happening to you. Your potential is greater than your circumstances, and as you focus on the goal, it will free you from lack, restriction, and weakness. I made you grow, give birth, move forward, and be productive. With this, you are officially a member of my country. Enjoy the promise of support made by the Father, and see it come true in your life today. God is telling you today, I am blowing the shofar into your spirit from the depths of my being. I'm sending out my wind to wake up and motivate everything inside you. Teach your ears to hear my voice, says the Father. It is a sound that calls people to celebrate my wealth and gifts. It's a loud warning against lack, refusal, and failure. The Father says that an abortion will not be your fate. Listen to my voice and give in to my resonance as it fills your whole being. My tone is strong and lively, filled with power, blessings, and favor. Pay close attention to my words and ignore the enemy's whispers that mean failure, defeat, and hopelessness. The Father says that the outlook is not negative. Look straight ahead, because I have given you the city, and the walls of darkness that surround you are falling apart. You will never fail, be sad, or beg for more, because the Father is telling you today that you will be blessed, have favor, and have a share in the kingdom. Today, God says that if you let it happen, spiritual revelation will be more important than intellectual learning. You shouldn't let your natural intelligence shape you. Instead, let the mind of my Spirit that is inside you change you. The things that make you smart are limited by flaws and limitations. My mind inside of you can change things, is not limited, and is endless. It has been said that you should remove the constraints on God. I claim that I am not limited in any way, And you will not be limited or bound either when you let your mind be cleared of anything that comes from fear, doubt, and negative expectations. Your past, present, and social training shape your mind and present you with a wide range of limits, constraints, and deficiencies every day. The five senses and the logical mind are where this knowledge comes from. Today, I want you to go beyond the usual ways of judging things and rise with me to a place where the unlikely becomes not only possible but also certain. The things that people think are impossible and fantastic are the conditions in which I create destiny, sustenance, health, and freedom through my agency. This is where prayers are answered, and supernatural blessings are being sent to your home right now. So, the Father says, be happy and look forward to what's to come because I am in charge of your situation. As you trust, follow, and give into me, I will show you the answers you are looking for. Today, God tells us to keep our enemies from weakening our resolve. Pessimism and doubt look sophisticated on the outside, but they lead to nothing but dust and ashes. Accept what other people think is silly, because I use the silly parts of the world to confuse the smart ones. The basic things that other people look down on are what I use to show all of my beauty. You are not required to show or say that you are sorry. Ignore those who disagree with you, and don't answer those who want to know why you did what you did if you are sure you were following my instructions. According to the Father, the spirit of the mocker is being sent away from your land. With strength, healing, and freedom, the essence of grace and kindness is coming to the surface. You asked for illumination, and today I'm going to show you a whole new mental ecosystem. The darkness is going away, and the light of forgiveness and freedom is freeing you from your chains. The Father tells you that the new day has begun. Today is a day for hiring, cooperating, and getting things done. I'm permitting you to be my identity. I'm using my dunamis power to take care of your weaknesses and meet your needs. This will have a changing kingdom effect on how you see things, think about them, and act even now. I promise that you are beloved. You will not only believe this, but you will know it to be true because you are me. Today, God tells you to stay open because moments of glory are coming your way. When the doorbell rings, someone will answer it and say, I was driving by and something made me stop and knock on your door. Can you help me? At the grocery store, the clerk will grab your things, look at your face, and start to cry. Are you ready for this? It's not going to be possible for you to do business as usual because of how I'm acting in and through you. Traffic will be backed up near your home because of all the people, even though you just want to go about your daily life. This is because I am present and I am transforming the things that have made my existence on earth seem less important. According to the Father, there will be trouble in neighborhoods, towns, and nations when I come to redeem what was taken and claim what I gave up on the cross. My people will no longer believe in doubt and the doctrine of failure because I am now showing them what a living, loving, and present God can and will do. Are you all set? Rap, rap, rap. Before the video continues, I request you to comment amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. God is changing your life today by giving you a new view. Your past will no longer be a good way to figure out who you are or what your future holds in my kingdom. Today, The Father says that He gives you the plan for your life that He made before the world was even made. That plan can't be changed by the present situation or a conflict. Be open, is what you should say to your eyes and ears. Because in my kingdom you will no longer be blind or deaf. Do not pay attention to what people or the enemy say. You know what Satan is up to, so you don't need to pay attention to his threats. My plan and purpose surround you like a mantle of strength, gift, and favor that keeps on giving. As you focus on the Father, He begs you to ignore the problems and bad situations that are happening because He is ready to help you and wants to bring about the change and improvement you are asking for right now. Today, God says that His goodness comes before His beauty. You have asked me for more glory, and I can give it to you, says the Father. Your only way to get to my brilliance is through the blood of the cross. No other standards are needed. There is no way to get to my throne based on results. You can only get to the glory you asked me for through the blood that was shed. The Father says that my greatness is not something that comes from the outside, it is real. I live among the cherubim in the most sacred part of your heart and life. Moses begged to see how great I was, but it was necessary for me to first show him how good I was. Prepare yourselves, because the Father says, from now on, I will let my goodness show up in your life and become real. The kindness I show you is the start of the greatness you're looking for, and I plan to answer your plea soon. God the Father says, rejoice. Enjoy yourself, because today is a moment that will change everything. The message from God today is that you shouldn't worry about missing what I'm doing on earth. I will make sure that you are in the middle of my glory when the change happens and my Spirit starts to pour out. He says, when I breathe upon the earth, you are the conduit through which I exhale. I breathe in your requests and breathe out your declarations, which change the earth. Keep your mind off of the things happening in your life that go against my promise. Those things can change, and I am the one who can keep my promise. Today, I want you to come to me, says the Father. Do not let the enemy's tempting words take your attention away from my face that has been exposed. Please listen to my plea and let the Spirit of support lift your mood and bring you new joy. Father wants you to refresh yourself in the springs of my abundant favor, as joy and excitement burst forth in your life and wash away all your sadness. Talk to my living potential and end the talk of failure and hopelessness, because that is not what you will leave behind in my kingdom. Drive yourself. Do not doubt. And the Father says, you can afford it because I am refilling your joy tanks and giving you the essence of everything I promised you today. God says that love doesn't feel bad about what it does. It doesn't bother the Father that He spent heaven's best on your account. Today, my love for you has grown stronger. I love you more than anything else in the world. For the love I have had for you, if Calvary were called again today, I would offer my only begotten again. I don't think of my love as a clinical event or an abstract, impersonal idea. My love for you is the most important thing in my life. I would not be the all-sufficient one without this love, because it is a part of everything about me. There is fervor, intensity, and unfailing support in my relationship with you. You must be the one who is loved. Let yourself accept my love, enjoy it, and see it as the gift I give you without any conditions. There is no goal or plan beyond love, that's all I know. My love tells you everything I want you to know about who I am and what I do in your life. You are being begged by the Father to accept His love. Take in the love of the one and only Son and go out into the world as the beloved, because I have given you my love and will not leave you until love has fully manifested itself in your life. The angels tell you today that the words I spoke to you alone have made you pure. The private place is more than just a place you visit every once in a while. It's a safe place for you. The enemy of your spirit is trying to get you to waste your time and energy on pointless things. But I urge you to fight back against him, and his tricks will fail in the end. In the sanctuary, where there is no power but mine, the stress of situations and problems will lessen. The Father says, I am the author and the finisher. He says, in the secret place, I wrote my promises on the scroll of your life, and what I wrote will not be erased. So, today, go to the hidden world inside your heart and mind. Allow me to clean you up and get rid of your useless thoughts and hopes. Allow my fire in the secret sanctuary to make you pure like gold and perfect in my image. Leave, my beloved. Leave the shallow things of this world behind and go deeper into the realm where depth calls for depth so that I can refresh your spirit and mind and give you strength for the day and resilience for the fight. Separate yourself from the mind's distractions and distorted views that the enemy uses to keep you from focusing on what's important. Instead, center yourself in my love, which is protected by my everlasting arms. God says today that you will be able to recognize my voice. You will pay attention to, understand, and feel what I say. Your ability to identify is getting better at a deeper level than before. You will think about how kind I am, and the essence of my spirit will show you the truth deep in your heart. Like other people who have studied the Logos, you will study the Rima, which includes my present truth that you can use right away in your daily life. You will be able to answer the question, what is the Lord saying today? What is He doing today? By saying, resolve in your heart to do and say what I reveal and urge you to do. I will put you in the right place, and miracles will happen. Miracles will happen if you and other people work together with the information I give you through the still, small voice. Because my voice brings about change, get ready to move forward with the cloud of my spirit and the tower of fire. According to what the Father tells me, I will give you jobs, goals, and plans. I am going to show you how to get paid for the necessary natural resources and give you more benefits than you might expect. People will know that you have the Papa God anointing, and many will be freed from an orphan spirit as they gather around the love, support, and ministry that I am giving you and others through you. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.